Morning traders, welcome to my morning prep video for the S&P 500 futures. I'm going to tell you what levels I'm looking at, and I hope that you'll let me know what levels you're looking at in the comments section below. Let's take a look. Okay, good morning traders. It's 5/28/2019, 5:30 in the morning. Let's take a look at the S&P futures here, the ES, and we're looking at the weekly chart. Weekly is looking fairly weak right at this point. We've traded down into this top of this node right here, and we're getting a little bounce right now this morning as the plunge protection team tries to save us. But just want to call your attention out. We've got a big node right here, and that lines up with the rest of the candles over here to the side. So this is a big level that we're trying to break down from. So keep that in mind, that we're going to want to try and bounce off of this. On the daily chart, we see the same thing. We've had a big move down, and then we're all inside of the big move down, and we're kind of pausing. So I'm seeing a big node right here, which is what we're bouncing off of right at this point. We've got nodes up above that are going to provide some pretty good levels, as long as it's not too strong this morning when we get going. And I'm particularly eyeing the 47 and the 58 level to the upside, and the 14 level, and the 97 level to the downside. There's a level at 90, and if we're really weak today and somehow get down here, 2781. The range today is 36.63 on the ATR, which gives us a range of 2858 down to 2786. So let's take a look at the smaller time frames and identify some more levels here. So holiday day on Monday, we just basically traveled in a horizontal line across here. We had a breakdown overnight, and you can see that we're getting a little bit of a bounce. We keep on bouncing right here. And so we've got levels up above. We have a minor level at 2833. And I would say that we've got a level at 2815, which would be the top of this node right here, and 2812, which would be the bottom of the node. So you could see bounces off of both of those. And then when you get farther down into this particular node, 280950, looks like another low level right here. Not a whole lot of pattern. This, let me move this over. This up move, as I showed last week, doesn't have a whole lot of volume in it right here. So if we can somehow get up over the 2840 area, we could get a pretty fast move up into 2854 and 2857. So keep that in mind, that there's not a whole lot of volume on the upside over this particular range that we built, but we're going to need to get up over that, and I'm not sure that we have the juice to do it today. On the intraday, so we had a pop up overnight, big sell down. We traded back up into this alternate pivot right here, traded back down, and now we're coming back up. We're bouncing off of the bottom of this little cluster of volume right here. You can see that most of the volume is in this big cluster right here. So this is the top of the range. So we may just kind of chop in here until the start of the day. But notice that you don't have a whole lot of volume from 28.29 up to 28.32. So if somehow we get up over the 28.29 area, you could get a fast move up into 33 at this point. So Delta is definitely positive. So they are actively buying the market. We're up 3,000. We were fairly negative on Friday, so I think that might be the reason why we're seeing a bunch of weakness in this. Let's take a little bit larger time frame intraday. And again, we see the volume node that we just bounced off of right down here. We traded up into the bigger volume node, and now we're stuck in this range and bouncing back and forth. Again, you see the levels up here, you see light levels through here, so keep that on your radar. Not try and fight the up move if you're going through this particular area right here. Maybe try and go with it if you can. Anything else that I can really tell you? Take a look at the scalping levels today. There's quite a few levels to the downside, which could provide some pretty good bounces. So keep those in mind, and don't trust the ones to the upside unless they provide support. So basically, price would trade through the level and then come back and then bounce off of it and keep on going, right? It would look like trying to find one on the chart here. Kind of like a breakdown through here, bounces back up, hits it, and then starts to trade back down. Symmetry for the morning. I've got, I think I did this initial swing right here from this low to this high right here. It seemed to kind of line up pretty good and carried that up through the rest of it, and it all seems to show the levels pretty good, so I'm going to run with that this morning. So this is the 100% range extension, right? So we're going to be watching. So if we break down from here, we're going to expect it to probably make a bounce at 28.20 and 28.16, and if we scrunch up our chart and we look across at the 28.20 area, it's right into this node right here. And if we look at the 28.16, it's right into this node, and it actually looks like it lines up pretty good with the levels. So that's how that works. And please subscribe to my channel, help me grow my channel. Add some comments. Let me know what you think of my levels. And I will see you in the afternoon to show you how it all works out. Appreciate it. Take care.